It's not done yet. But before I bring this guy up, I need a big round of applause. Everyone put your hands together for the last act of the first half. Mr.
Alright, how's everyone doing? Phil, can we get some safety glasses here? Because my shirt's going to pop out. I'm sorry about that. They just don't make shirts as big as they used to. Actually, I'm here to educate you people about this new thing that I've heard of lately. I don't know if you've heard about it. The kids call it glory hole. Sounds like someone's experienced it. So yeah, anyway, how I found out about it is I went with my wife to her friend's house for dinner. And during dinner I needed to go use the bathroom and went to the back and noticed that all the doors in this woman's house, like she's a single lady, all the doors, like cupboard, toilet, every bedroom has a glory hole in it. And I was like, well, that's kind of weird. But went back to dinner and then halfway through I'm like, I'm going to go try this out. So I did what I did. And then I walked back and I'm like, dude, your glory holes are fucking weird, man. I couldn't even get into them. And then obviously it was rather awkward, quiet like this. I mean, it wasn't as awkward as trying to explain to my doctor while I was splinters in my family jump. Or the hard on I got when he tried to take him out. I mean, I don't see him anymore, but neither does he from his left eye. He does have a killer side hustle as a pirate. I mean, none of it is true, let's be honest. I'm a professional. I always carry sandpaper with me. I learned that from the cricket team. You might have picked up I'm South African. Yes, I'm the darkest kind of African, from the darkest part of the world. I'm from Johannesburg. Don't worry, I'm not here to steal your cars. But after they go off stage, well, everyone's fair game, Rent's going to be paid. The first time I landed in Australia, the lady looked at my passport and she's like, "You from Africa?" I'm like, "Yeah." "But you're white." "No, when did this happen?" Lived in Africa all my life, nothing. Landed in Australia, and the first thing they steal is my blackness. At least that's it, African. I'm good with that. Yeah, like I said, tell people that I'm from South Africa and whatnot, and people are like, is the crime as bad as they see on TV and everyone talks about it? It brings me back to memories the first time I got robbed. Still emotional about it. Was it Rockingham? Walking home from the Swinging Pig. A gentleman walked out. Someone knows the Swinging Pig? A local of yours? I thought I recognized you. Yeah, walking home from the Swinging Pig. This skinny little dude jumped out of the bush with a knife. I'm like, that's not a knife. But I remember from the airport, in Rockingham, huge meth problem. If they rob you, give it to them, whatever they want. South African trick, always carry a poor wallet with you. I gave it to him. He felt so bad for me, he gave me a 20. So Friday night, I usually walk around Rockingham foreshore, which I'll be going afterwards, make about $800 and 2 points of meth. So, obviously I'm not a user. This body takes a lot of work. But if anyone's interested, I'll be setting the parking lot after the show. I am a father. I have 3 beautiful children, and the other day my son and I were watching a very important documentary, Dora the Explorer. And he leans in and whispers in my ear with that sweet, angelic little voice of his. He goes, "Shh, you don't want to make me angry." "What?" "That's okay, buddy. You're going to die soon." "What the?" "Joke's on you, buddy. You pay for the funeral." I know. But just to be on the safe side, I cut his allowance. Can't have him affording that shit. But my oldest daughter, she's a dancer. And the other day I was taking her home to her mother's house. And she was making me listen to this horrible, horrible screeching noise. Ed Sheeran, you might have heard of him. She turns to me and she goes, "Dad, what's anal bleaching?" Sweetheart, when grown men have more money than mine, you know what? Ask your mom, she's had it done. I have I'm thinking 20 minutes, he'll forget about it, you know. So we're putting into her mother's driveway. Her mother's standing outside having a smoke. The car hasn't even come to a stop yet. My daughter jumps out, she goes, Mom, Mom! Like all excited. What's anal bleaching? Dad says you've had it done. You know, I lived a good life. I've done things in my life. I'm good to die. I can feel the daggers coming at me through the windscreen. She looks at me, she goes, well, sweetheart, just look how big your African father is. I didn't like that one that much. Anyways, I'm going to end off with this. Because I'm all about education and whatnot, you know. So I'm going to share the most important lesson I've learned from my grandfather. Is never mix laxatives, Viagra, and sleeping pills on the same night. You never know what's going to kick in first. And I learned that. Does that bring memories? You sure? And I learned that when I walked in on my grandfather fast asleep with a heart on. There's just not enough tequila in this world to get that out of my head. But one from my personal files, never mix deep heat and lubricant. It's a burning experience no one wants. Thank you very much, you've been awesome.
Keep the round.